Good morning, Fort Worth. It is 2 December, the day after all your Thanksgiving celebrations. We got Theo Vaughn.
If you pet a dog and he don't walk off, God, I love that. God, I love that. If you pet a dog and he stay right there and let you do it, God, you turn into a dang pedophile, baby. You know what I'm saying, boy? You get that wowzer on that schnauzer, baby. He keeps letting you do it. You get that little, that gleeshon on that Vishon, baby. That's when you feel God working. When you pet a dog, a strange dog, a miscellaneous dog, baby. And it lets you keep petting. Oh, make you want to kick a fat kid at Kmart. You know what I'm saying? Praise God, baby.
Theo Vaughn, and that's our clip for the day with old Theo. I'm here by myself today. We usually have a co-host. If this is your first time listening, Fort Worth Roots has been going for 5 years, and we started a morning show recently, and we're still kicking some ideas around. I really like having Theo on the show, but maybe we can get him in person one time. That would be ridiculous. Let's get into some weather. It's our first segment on the show. These are supposed to be 20-minute episodes. Keep it light, keep it happy, and get you informed with what's happening around the area. First segment, weather. Monday, 67 for a high, 37 for a low. I had 38 on the dash on the way in. I'm all bundled up here and hopping. I'm sure the heater's on. It just doesn't feel like it. So make sure you're wearing warm clothes, but you're probably going to want to have a t-shirt underneath because it is going to be partly sunny, 67 for a high. Moving into Tuesday, we got 63 for a high, 49 for a low, 58 on Wednesday, 48 degrees for a low, and we got just a little bit of rain in the forecast, 40% on Wednesday, nothing on Thursday, 62 for a high on Thursday, 42 for a low. And then Friday, we got 53 for a high, 45 for a low, 64% chance of rain. Saturday is going to be 64 and 47, 25% chance of rain. Sunday, 69 degrees for a high and 51 for a low, 46% chance of rain. So we'll keep you up to date on rain chances moving forward through the day. If you've got any kind of events going on inside the city of Fort Worth or the surrounding area, and that includes Denton, Burleson, Weatherford, Arlington, anything in between, we'd love to hear about it. You can call us 817-988-1292 and leave us a voicemail. Or if you want it to sound really good, you can take a voice recording on your phone and send it in to media@fortworthroots.com. Let's go over to our buddy Greg at the Movie Mutant. He sent this in to tell you about something happening Wednesday.
You know all about Santa Claus.
He brings presents to all good boys and girls.
All the naughty ones. He punishes.
Hey, this Wednesday is Weird Wednesday at Southside Preservation Hall. It's our 3-year anniversary and we're celebrating with a Christmas show. The night market starts at 5 p.m. with 43 local vendors selling art, retro goodies, and more. At 8 p.m., grab your popcorn and settle in for a secret movie featuring a psycho Santa Claus. We've got food vendors on site, plus it's BYOB and the parking's free. Visit fwcinema.org to get more information and RSVP for Weird Wednesday.
This is out Southside Preservation Hall. If you guys haven't been out there, the place is fantastic, and it's a 501c. They need your support. Not Movie Mutant, but the building that it happens in. So the more people that go out there and enjoy the Southside Preservation Hall, the longer they can keep that thing running. All right, well, looks like we got Sky Viper calling in. It's our traffic helicopter. Mr. Stubbs, good morning.
Hello, Mr. Turner.
How are you doing after eating all those damn groceries?
Very, very heavy today. The Sky Viper was a little bit, took a turbo engine to get us off the
ground. Did you eat too much?
I might have.
What was your favorite meal on the table this Thanksgiving?
I think my sister-in-law's sweet potatoes and my wife's stuffing.
Outstanding. Outstanding.
I can't say that too loud because Candy doesn't know I'm married.
Right. Yeah, I figured that.
What about you?
Let's see. Best thing on the table was the stuffing, man. Megan made some incredible stuffing, and I ate way too much. I had to sleep on the couch last night.
So,
Yeah.
you were in trouble or because of butt
No,
toots?
I was hurting, dude. I ate way too much. How's
butt
traffic
tooth.
looking out there?
It's good, man. I-35 southbound. There's delays near Alliance like normal. I think maybe we should carpet bomb it.
Oh, let's hold off on that for now.
Okay, I won't call in the airstrike because I have a buddy who's ready to carpet bomb at any moment. You keep having him on your show, he's ready to go.
No, that guy's that's a wild man. I think you're talking about Dustin Schneider.
Yes, the carpet bomber himself.
You know, Susie Ramone from Fort Worth Famous Podcast keeps getting on to me because sometimes I don't say the Schneider hard enough.
Schneider.
Do you ever get that? Does she ever correct you?
No, I didn't know it bugged him, but I'll start I almost said Jewing it up. I'll start Germaning it up for sure now. Schneider.
All right. What else we got going on out there in the old Fort Worth
I study
traffic pattern?
westbound.
Yeah.
Moderate congestion.
Okay.
Approaching downtown Fort Worth, particularly near Henderson Street. I-20, I-820 loop 820, a crash near 20 Boulevard. 20 Boulevard.
I think your accent's kind of confusing Fort Worth drivers right now, but it's excellent,
they don't.
and it sounds like you've been working on that a lot.
Hitler?
Whatever that
Sure.
was.
Would Hitler be a good traffic guy? I think he
No.
would lose it.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think he'd be good at much in old 2024.
Yeah, 287's looking smooth for now, but in Kennedale, there's some minor delays approaching I-20, but other than that, you're good. And then I-20, normal traffic flow. And then it's light congestions reported right around the Hewlin Mall. There's probably some shoppers already out there getting it done. You got any Black Friday, today is Cyber Monday, right?
Cyber Monday, yeah. I've got my eye on these solar generators. You take much? Did you spend much time drooling over those solar generators?
Yeah. You should. You know who you should talk to about that?
Who?
Schneider.
Mr. Schneider?
Schneider.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know he's a tech guy. He likes all that techie stuff.
Especially camping tech.
Yeah.
And that's something that would be campy tech.
Which, by the way, we need to make sure we've got you on board for the next big camping trip.
But yeah, did you guys have you talked about Kobe?
Kobe?
Yeah, Yellowstone. We had a death last night.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, I'm looking.
Kobe's no longer with us. He got trampled by a horse in the stall.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, pretty sad. I gotta go. I'm
Okay.
upset
All
about
right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
That is Mr. Matt Stubbs with the Jerry Jonestown Massacre podcast, the #1 longest running North Texas podcast. And he usually goes off script. So, yeah, we don't condone or support anything that comes out of that man's mouth except for the traffic details, which are, let's face it, foggy at best. All right, onward. Thank you, Mr. Stubbs. All right, so we got the Weird Wednesday thing out of the way. We got the weather out of the way. Let's move on to our next segment. This is National Day of, and if you don't know, there is a national day for literally everything you could think of. There are some good ones in here today. Of course, it is Monday, December 2nd, Cyber Monday, so you can keep your eye on Amazon and all these other online entities that are providing excellent deals today. Like I said, I'm looking forward to finding an incredible deal on a solar generator. That's what I'm looking for. Let us know. Call us up, leave a message, tell us what you're trying to save money on. Here's an important one, Bartender Appreciation Day. So for all of you guys that have your regular haunts, maybe you've got a particular bar that you like to frequent, make sure and stop by and let your favorite bartender know how much you appreciate them. I think Ray will be here today. Hopefully. Ray is my favorite bartender right now. He works here at Hoppin', and he can make a mean drink. We film every Monday through Thursday right here at Hoppin'. This is a new place right down the street from Doc's Records. We're going to be having our holiday party here with Itchy Richie and the Burning Sensations on the 14th. We would love for you guys to mark that on your calendar. We're not charging a thing. We just want you to come hang out with us and be part of the group. It's going to be the Itchy Richie Burning Sensation release party. So if you haven't made it out to Hoppin' by then, that would be a great time to come out. We're going to do a little potluck thing. So if you want to bring some food to share with some friends and just kind of hang out and enjoy some community, we'd love to have you here. But the big thing is the self-serve bar tap wall. You got 58 taps on the wall. THC seltzers, wines, craft beers, everything you could think of. And then a full cocktail bar with our buddy Ray. My bartender appreciation day is going to Ray at Hoppin'. All right, let's see. What else we got here? International Day for the abolition of slavery. Excuse me. My brain was having trouble with that. International Day for the abolition of slavery happens annually on December 2nd. This day in 1949, the General Assembly of the United Nations adopted the Convention for the Suppression of the Traffic in Persons and Exploitation of the Prostitution of Others. This day is dedicated to ending modern forms of slavery such as sexual exploitation, human trafficking, the most heinous kinds of child labor, forced marriage, and the forced recruitment of children for use in armed conflict. I don't know if this stat still holds up. I bet you it does. But I remember going through school and hearing that now we have more people in slavery, enslaved, than we ever have in history. And that's wild to think about in 2024. But it turns out that it might be true. Okay, our next segment is This Day in History. 1969 Security System Patent. I don't care, we're going to move on. 1982 Artificial Heart Operation. Doctors implant first permanent artificial heart in a human. December 2nd, 1982. University of Utah doctors implant the device into patient Barney Clark, a Seattle dentist who suffers from congestive heart failure and is too ill for a transplant. Clark, who knew he was unlikely to survive the surgery, will live for 112 days with the artificial heart. So, largely a success, but it didn't last very long. 2001, Enron files for bankruptcy. The huge energy trading company based in Houston sparks one of the largest corporate scandals in the history when it files for bankruptcy. An investigation will reveal that executive misled investors about profits, and the ensuing scandal will wipe out retirement accounts and send key execs to prison. Wow. Yeah, Enron, bad deal. All right, moving on. It was a really light news day. Not a whole lot happened this weekend. That's great. Other than there's a bunch of stuff that we don't cover. Shootings and all sorts of war stuff. You'll have to find that on your own. We don't cover that on the morning show. But I had to find us some good news, something that would alleviate the mood and spread cheer. More than 30 stranded whales rescued in New Zealand by people lifting them on sheets. After a pod of more than 30 pilot whales stranded themselves on a New Zealand beach, over 1,000 volunteers and professionals alike organized to save them by carrying them back out to sea on sheets. This is from goodnewsnetwork.org, and this was published on November 28th while everybody was enjoying their turkey. The sheets were suspended from the prow of a boat operated by New Zealand Department of Conservation, DOC. The stranding happened on Ruakaka. Read it yourself. That's how that's spelled. Ruakaka Beach, near the city of Whangarei, New Zealand, North Island. Particularly prolific stranding location for pilot whales, DOC agents routinely survey the beach and ask the public to report any whales coming too near. Rescue efforts saw almost all of the pilot whales survive, while 3 adults and 1 calf perished. So, people doing good things, saving dolphins or whales, good stuff. Yeah, there's a slew of stuff that happens in the news that we don't cover, and the only thing that I'll say on that is be careful. Be careful where you go and pay attention to your surroundings. Voyager 1, We do space news every day because I love it, and I think you should too. Voyager 1 interstellar spacecraft finds its voice again as NASA restores communications. The farthest spacecraft from home is back to making long-distance phone calls. NASA has confirmed that one of its greatest ever missions, Voyager 1, is back in business with communications restored following an incident in October that had led to the veteran spacefarer losing its voice. Now 47 years old, Voyager 1 is the 15.4 billion miles from Earth, a distance that grows greater with every passing second. With the power supply from its decaying plutonium dwindling, only 4 of its instruments remain operational, and surprisingly, given they are now all working at temperatures lower than they were originally designed for. So when engineers commanded Voyager 1 to switch on one of its heaters to give the instruments a gentle thermal massage, a safety feature was tripped because of low power levels. The spacecraft's fault protection system monitors how much energy Voyager 1 has left, and if it deems there to be too little energy for the probe to continue operating, it automatically switches off non-essential systems. It seems that the heater was using too much energy. But the problem was that all the non-essential systems had been switched off long ago to conserve what little power remained. So the fault protection system took it upon itself to switch off the main X-band transmitter and activated the low-power S-band transmitter instead. Because of the great distance between Voyager 1 and Earth, however, transmissions on the S-band antenna could not be heard by NASA's Deep Space Network, meaning that Voyager 1 had effectively fallen silent. So that's cool. Voyager 1 out there cruising through space. It's been out there a long time, and it's crazy that the thing is still working. Somehow it still is. Outstanding. Guys and gals, thank y'all so much for joining us today. Again, if you have anything to share with us, make sure and call in 817-988-1292. If you'd like to be during the live recording with me sitting here in front of the Roadcaster, call in between 7 o'clock and 7:20, and we will get you on the show so that we can talk about what you got going on. If not, 7 a.m. is kind of early for some people. You can call and leave a voicemail, and we will play it on the following episode. Additionally, if you'd like to email in an audio clip of you talking about your upcoming event, we'd love that. It's the best way to do it because it comes through crystal clear and sounds the best for our audience listening out there in Fort Worth. And if you are a musician, if you're a business owner, if you're a community organizer, 501c, whatever, if you got an event going on that we need to tell the public about, we encourage you to call us. All right, guys and gals, that is all we have for today. Thank you to Hoppin for letting us do the morning show out here Monday through Thursday. Guys and gals, if y'all have not checked this place out yet, it can accommodate, I believe, up to 200 people before it gets super squeezy. We really tested that out this past Wednesday for our comedy show that we do now once a week right here at Hoppin. Starts at 8 o'clock, and before that, we've got Mama Lou Tamales, music bingo, and all sorts of other activities that we're trying to squeeze into Wednesdays. I know there's a lot of stuff going around the city of Fort Worth and the greater area, but we really want you to come see us on Wednesdays and enjoy a little bit of community and fun and get some laughs in for the week. So more to follow on that. Follow us on social media, Fort Worth Roots, across all the platforms. And, good Lord, I forgot about our drawing. We do this once a week. Every Thursday, we're going to post a video of me and the spinny thing. If you're watching the video, I've got it right here on the desk. And if you'll comment on that video, we will add your name to the pile of tickets in here. And then on Mondays, we pull a name out of there. Thrive Apothecary, right down the street, part of the Foundry District, which is where Hoppin is. I think that's Carroll. Anyway, Thrive Apothecary has a bunch of excellent self-care items at their shop, and you can check them out. They provided us with a Delta 9 product in a little bag. This stuff is legal in the state of Texas, and we're going to give that away today, along with a 50-minute luxurious spa treatment from the Body Scrubbery, one of our sponsors. And by the way, you can find all of our sponsors at fortworthroots.com and hit that trusted sponsors tab. As we get closer to the Christmas holiday, you might be trying to find some gift ideas. We'd like to encourage you to check out our sponsors and see if you can't Spend your money locally. Keep Fort Worth dollars in Fort Worth pockets. All right, I'm going to give it one more. No, am I going to do it? I'm going to do one more spin here. I don't feel like I spun it good enough. All right, so we're going to spin the little tumbler. And out of all these tickets in here, and folks, if you don't win today, we keep your name in there, and eventually you got to get picked, right? But anyway, if you don't get picked, your name stays in there, and we will draw for another one on the following week. Now, the only way that you know if you won is if you listen to the show. These are the rules. This is not a team sport. So Robert LM817 has got to contact us. And if we don't hear from him before Thursday, we roll it back into next week's winnings. I'll be going around every Wednesday to folks here in the Foundry and seeing if they want to throw anything else into our little giveaway prize stash. So you guys, if you're working here in the Foundry, you can expect to see me on Wednesdays. All right, so that is Robert LM817. And you are our winner for this week. If he doesn't contact us by Thursday, we'll have to throw his name back in there and give him another chance. All right, that is it for today. Thank y'all so much for listening. And as you move through today, we hope that you will choose love and gratitude every chance you get. Until tomorrow, good day.
My great day in the morning. My great day in the morning. My great day in the morning. 'Cause she got that soul.